Alrighty, hello internet, Wolfman Gaming here, and welcome to Phasmophobia. Or Phasmophobia? Phasmophobia. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna live do this because why not? I'm gonna pull my my phone up so I can keep an eye on the chat. This game is it's a desktop game. Fix my hair like a freaking poor person. No offense to poor people, but I don't want to look like I'm, know how to get a haircut. Look somewhat presentable. If you're like, oh, what does that mean? What do you mean by a poor person? Yeah. Anyways. Alright, so for those who haven't seen this game, this is it's a ghost hunting game. Essentially, that's all it is. I gotta sit a little more forward to play this, see if I can, like, back up a little bit. Get a little more. Yeah, I didn't back up that much. But, yeah, that's all this is. You're a ghost hunter. If you've ever seen any kind of, like, ghost hunting shows, it's all this is. But it's ghosts that can actually kill you. Not literally, but figuratively. I'm playing by myself.
I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
I don't care. Alright. Strong flashlight, thermometer. Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing when trying to antagonize. For those who have seen this game, for those who haven't seen this game, this is Phasmophobia. You're a ghost hunter, and you're trying to find ghosts. It does get rather spoopy, to say the least. I've seen the game on YouTube before. I've seen it played by Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. And I wanted to try for myself. My one friend Chris played it. He got me into it. And I just never followed through with it until recently. I am playing by myself. And it's going to be horrifying. You guys are here along for the ride. So, lucky you. Now, some ghosts, you want to, like, say their names repeatedly to antagonize them. We're not going to do that. We're just going to walk in and see what we can find. And, try and find proof.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Okay, so EMF reader and thermometer. So, you guys ever seen any kind of ghost shows before? EMF, which is this thing. It's a electronic magnetic force reader. It detects magnetic forces, and that's how ghosts are usually known. And then thermometer, because again, that's how ghosts are usually known to be around. And just says EMF reader. It doesn't say really anything. It just says that. Okay. Response, everyone, shoulder, anger it. I don't want to do that. Mary Smith. Bring the book. Yeah, let's leave the thermometer for now. I need a flashlight. kind of help. We can put the book down somewhere. You know, like put it in the doorway like I've been doing in my non-stream playthroughs, and it doesn't matter as long as it's in the presence of the entity. I didn't get the key. As the game has no run, I'm running right now. It's a very slow run. The game does get pretty spooky. It may not seem like it. It seems very innocuous. It's just like, oh, this isn't scary at all. And like, doesn't seem like it. I already hate it. Okay, look at the book. Right here in the doorway. I know it works here. Not there. That way, if I see anything or written on it, I can easily get it back. Look at this. Obviously, a little hand thermometer. You can get these anywhere. They just have an infrared beam, and they just. Actually, I'd kind of rather have the camera in case I find anything worth taking a picture of, such as dirty water or bones or anything. I'm not going to antagonize the ghost. You mean no disrespect. I already hate this. I already hate this. See if it turned to late. Oh, big old spike in activity. I had a feeling we turned the lights on, made it active. I don't want to. I'm nope. Good. I'm good. Power's out. The ghost has turned the power off. And that's a little cheap, but playing by yourself, I'd rather not roam around the house. I'd rather stay right here in the doorway. Not if I notice anything going loopy-doopy. I can usually get right the hell out. I heard a door open. It's like I went with a friend. Like I can just walk in these houses and be like, ah, whatever. And I'm still paranoid, but activity's low right now. The ghost may prefer the darkness more. Slight spike. Yeah, I'd rather not, Now, I don't know if talking like this, doing a stream, is going to antagonize it. I'm not actually referencing the ghost, but I'm talking, which might be enough to just anger it. I don't know. All I know is I'm not going in there anymore. I'm staying right here where I know I'm kind of safe. Stay right here in my EMF. I am not going in there. I don't care if I sound like a coward. I am not going in there. Screw that. Like, it's oddly horrifying. You don't think it'd be scary. You think it's just a gimmick until you start walking around and stuff starts going off and things start happening. You're just like, oh, it's real. Like, yeah, it's not a joke. Go ahead and put our EMF like right down here by the book. I'd rather keep the camera out. I'm not going in unless someone tells me to go in. I mean, I'm serious. I am not going in. No way, Jose. Power was on, now the power's off. It actually might be off. And the breaker is that way and down the stairs, which you usually die in the basement. I don't know why. This is usually where you croak. I'll be right back. Now check the activity. Oh yeah. Yeah, nice old spike there. And there's spike 2. It's only a 5, but still. Like I said, standing here, if you're playing by yourself, you know, feel like going in the house, which I don't feel like it, standing here is a viable method in case you're wondering. You can't get a lot of evidence here, but if you make the ghost mad enough, they won't materialize in front of you. Obviously, you can put the book down. You can put most things right in front of the doorway because the ghost, when they get mad enough and they go on a hunting spree, they will close all the doors behind you, and you can escape until that hunting phase is over. If you're standing right here and listening for the little creaks and whatnot, you're relatively safe. I say relatively because you're never actually safe. When you hear that whooshing sound in the background, you're in their domain. I know it may sound like it's all this like big thing, but to me it really is. Like, I'm not going in there. I'm legitimately like scared to actually go in there. And I know it's not fun. You guys will watch this. You're like, what should I be scared of? Like, you have no idea. I mean, this is legitimately terrifying because it's like you don't know what you're dealing with. It could be a normal spirit, it could be a demon, it could be any number of things that want to rip you limb from limb. And obviously dying is not the way you want to go, because if you die, well, unless you're playing with a friend, you don't get money. But I'd rather live and try and get something for it rather than dying and getting nothing for it. And you can't see the ghost name to anger it. Methinks that'd be a bad idea. Oh, sugar. That was a loud creak. That was a loud creak. Ghost is nearby, though the EMF will be going off. What you doing, ghosty you? Got my camera out. Please don't kill me. That's all I ask is please don't rip his liver limb. I don't want to go to the Shadow Realm. That's right. I'm making Yu-Gi-Oh references. Deal with it. I just heard the door close. Means the ghost is active. It is walking around. Back up a little bit. Go check the activity chart. Plus, leaving the book alone on the ground like that. If the ghost is known for writing in it, then it will write in it. Yeah, so this is the current activity. I don't know what's reading it in the house, but you can see the ghost is currently active. All these spikes obviously mean something has happened, or the ghost, the power, is doing stuff. Sorry about that. I know it's not exciting to watch me stand in the doorway and try and be safe, but you don't understand how scary this actually is. It's like this is about as close as you can get to actually like ghost hunting, and this is what it's like. You're going to a place you don't know, and you don't know. I mean, if you believe in ghosts, then you don't know what you're dealing with. It could be anything. And if you believe in ghosts, then it's like you do not want to mess with them because it cause you a whole world of problems. Like I said, I can't see the ghost name which would antagonize it. I am not doing that. For one, you can say it like 50 times in a row, which I did in one video I made, but I didn't publish it because I had to do so much editing because I said the ghost name so many times. Yes, this is a spooky game. You ever play this there, plebs? You ever play Phasmophobia? I'm legitimately like scared. I do not want to move. I don't care if I look like a coward. Like I said too, going to the house and dying is not the most optimal thing because if you lose, then obviously you don't win. You don't get money for anything. I have a console. It's on PC. You got a PC, don't you? A pretty decent one? Like a pretty decent, you don't need like top of the line, but you got a good PC, don't you? This is a Steam game. I don't know what to do. I don't want to go in. I don't feel like dying. Keep hearing creaking. I'm just waiting for that EMF thing to go off. I think by that'll be too late, and I think it'll be right on top of me with that point. That's what the EMF means. It means it's detecting an electromagnetic field, which will be the ghost. That's right, my bad. But yeah, this game is a very a high detail. So even the most basic PC should be able to run it. As long as it's like probably in the past like 3 years, it should be able to run this. The game is not very intensive. Oh, I have a whole lot of nothing. I got a whole lot of nothing. I got a pissed off ghost in here. Just turned the power off and is walking around. So you obviously you know the game, you know how it works. You're supposed to like ghost hunt and find proof of the ghost that's in the house. I have nothing so far because I'm a coward. All I know is the power was on, the power is not on, and alright, we gotta do something. Standing there isn't doing any good either. I think just talking in general too is enough to antagonize it. Well, I had the EMF out, that's in the front door. I don't have anything to actually deal with it. So if the ghost decides to try and kill me, which it probably will at this point, I have nothing to actually dispel it or stop it from killing me. Let's see, what's the ghost name? Mary Smith. Nope, I got a whole lot of nothing. Mary Smith. Is there a Mary Smith here? I'm going to sing as a whole objective to figure out what type of ghost is. Well, even if you guessed the ghost right, I've actually like playing out just like guessed it. It doesn't actually net you any more money. You get more money by the objectives. So if a ghost is like a certain type, so it's like, oh well, the ghost is leaving behind fingerprints. Well, you get a picture of the fingerprints. If a ghost is living freezing temperatures or bones or screw it. I'm gonna die horribly. Not like it matters, dying has no purpose, but I'm gonna regret this horribly. Horribly, horribly. And this is not the breaker room. Where is the breaker? Actually, oh, sugar. Don't kill me, please. I'd like to leave, thank you. I mean, if you don't get money for getting it right, not much, but it's money. Yeah, you only get money for guessing. Like if the ghost like writes in the book, or if the ghost tips EMF reader to level 5, like. But yeah, guessing the right ghost doesn't actually get you more money. I thought it would. All right, I need to see where the breaker is. Ah, breaker 129. This is Fat Charlie over. Yes, Fat Charlie. Okay, the breaker is up the hall and up back bedroom. Awesome. Well, we're gonna die. We're gonna die, you know that. We're gonna die. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Running back out of the house as fast as I can. Back to the front door. I've seen a few YouTubers play this. It's really funny when they get terrified. Yes, it doesn't take a lot for me. This game is different because it's like when you play a horror game normally, like you can know what you're dealing with. You see the thing you're dealing with. This is about as close to dealing with an actual ghost as you can get because you don't know where it is. You don't know what you're dealing with, and it is rather terrifying when the lights go out and things start going off. And you're just like, what is happening? And I know I'm a coward. I know that. Trust me, I know that. And I don't care. I really don't give a flying. Yeah. Game was helpful. I'll play a lot of PC games. Dirty water. No rating yet. EMF is still at a nothing. I saw that. The lights flickered. Knew that it was lightning. I'm not sure. Mary Smith? Was that you? Let me, get the old spirit box. I like having the camera because if you get a picture, that's pretty snazzy. But actually, I haven't got the spirit box to work yet. Like in terms of actually like is there a Mary Smith here? Mary Smith. You're streaming while doing my last online class. Watching me barely want to go into a house with a ghost is wandering around. I'm a coward. I knew the stream would be a bust. That's why I thought it'd be funny to do it, but it'd also be like kind of a waste of time because like this game does unnerve me just because like how creepy it is. Oh shit! If I had my damn camera, Mary, what are you doing over there? Man, if I had the camera, I could have gotten the picture, but no. Gosh darn it, I would have. I could have gotten so many pictures. Son of a brisket. Yeah, that was fun. Man, that sucks. Nothing, you don't have to go through the house. You can stand in anywhere you want to, in this case the doorway, and still be a dick about everything. The ghost doesn't care. All the ghost cares is that you're in. Once that, the sound that, like, I'll show you. I'm a little bit on edge because that ghost appeared. For one, I didn't get a picture. That was an excellent Photoshop. But, when you hear this sound, this whooshing sound, it means you're in the house. You're now in the ghost territory. You don't have to be. You actually don't have to. Yeah, you can get more stuff if you go into the house, but you can still get enough evidence right here in the doorway and still be safe and not die. That's you playing by yourself. If you're a coward, but you want to play the game, but you don't like dying or being haunted by a ghost, yeah, it's kind of fun of it, but, you know, I don't really care. Man, that would have been a great photo. She wanted to kill me. That irks me. I could have gotten a photo of her right then and there. Mary Smith. Are you here? I'll take that as a yes. I will take that as a big yes. Don't like this one. Mary Smith, are you here? Do you want to kill me? Mary Smith? Hola, ¿cómo está? Really? How cold is it? Oh boy. That's a 2. He's like right here. He's trying to close the door on me. Uh-oh. I say, you don't need to be in the house. You can stand here where it's safe. Yeesh. Big of a spike was that. That was it. That's my sanity. 76. Okay, so I got objective. Yeah, so it just said do it with the EMF. So I got that. I got a level 2 EMF, and I witnessed the ghost. So that's two things right there. I just got money for. Now, if I could get a room with minus 10 Celsius, we would be in business. That'd be the third thing. And we can leave. Or you can try and guess what ghost it is. Like I said, you don't need to be in the house. Like all the way. You can just be right here in the doorway. Mary Smith, are you here? Mary Smith. Mary Smith. Are you here, Mary? Yeah. 13, 14. No. That reminds me how I used to grow up. I didn't grow up in the best conditions. I was fairly poor back in the day, and during the winters, I would I would freeze because we didn't have any kind of proper heating in our house. So in the winters, you would freeze. So I totally understand. Trust me. Maddie Smith. Oh shit. The door is locked. Now see? That's why you stand there. I just pissed her off. He's like, bitch, get out of my house. Oh, hey, I got the, got all of them, all three of them. Shit, man. Okay, let's see if we can get the book back. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, you don't need to be in the house. Yeah, it helps, but if your ghost is that, mad, and it's not gonna matter. Alright. I'm full, aren't I? I am. Now see, we got all the items we needed without entering the house. But that's how cowards play. I don't care who knows. Taking a test right now. What's the test you're taking? I'm not smart enough to know anything anymore, but... Thanks, Mary. Appreciate it. I'll be sure to call, okay? I'm taking my shit back. Thank you. See ya. I'll close the front door, right? Alright, cool. Bye. Down. Epic Home Odyssey. I've heard of that. Okay. So... there wasn't a spirit. It touched the ground, so it wasn't a wraith. It wasn't a phantom. It didn't drop. It wasn't a poltergeist. I don't think it was a banshee just because it didn't try and kill me. I don't think it was a djinn. It might have been. It was very territorial, but not really. I went to the house and walked around a bit, and it never actually did anything. So it might have been a mare, because it did like having the power off, making it stronger. I know Revenant is kind of one of the more common ones. About those actors criminally. Wasn't a shade. Wasn't a demon. Wasn't a Yori. So it was either a mare or a revenant. Let's see, revenant is slow but violent. Attack indiscriminately, which if I was in the house, it would have definitely. But it also could have been a mare. Because it could turn off the lights. What do you think? Mare or Revenant? We did get ghost rating. So I'm kind of pointing more towards a mare then. Yeah, we're gonna go with mare. I could have gotten a picture if I had the camera with me. I'm gonna say mare. Okie dokie artichoke, we're out of here. Full beans. Let's see if I was right. I'm sure I'm not. Spirit.
Welcome back.
But I got $30 for doing all 3 objectives and not dying at the same time. Hey, alright. Okay, 69. Yeah, like I said, you don't actually need to be in the house. Yeah, it helps, especially with other ghosts. Like, the shade is very shy, so it won't. But some, you don't really need to be in the house. It doesn't actually do you any good. Yeah, it makes the game move faster, and it does make it more creepy, but you don't need to be. You can still do a lot from far away. Which is kind of funny. That's why I, you know what, I'm gonna... Because I have... thought I had a camera. I have a photo camera. Thought I had a camera. It's a whole nother item, that's why I'm confused. I'm not sure if the camera, if you were to like have it in the house, if you can make it to where it's like an automatic kind of thing. Alright, let's go to here. Yeah. It's the Tues-Random. I'm getting on some of the... Yeah, that's how you do it. I know for me when I was in school, history was always my thing. I like history. I still do. Because you can learn so much from what happened in the past. Remember we used to have like little things in school, little like matches, and like a lot of the girls in the history class, and I'm not lying, you probably think I'm like, oh, all the girls, but like seriously, like I'm not even like lying, but like these 2 of the girls will always be on my team because I knew the most and they were guaranteed to win, even though they fucking knew jack shit about history. But I always took notes and I always was like on top of everything. And I'm not some like a lady killer. I'm all like, oh, hell, the ladies with me, yeah, man. I was like, hey, what's your number? Like, no, I wasn't that kind of guy. So that's why I like when I say that, like, but even like walk around my town, there's like older buildings, and I had to find them very interesting, you know, because like history itself is like, it tells you like where we came from as a people, where we're going, and things that have happened already that might happen again, you know. It's funny thing about history, it tends to repeat itself. Alright. Ready up and start.
Alright, we're here. the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Okay, find evidence of a paranormal, the EMF reader, and capture the ghost on
There's been no reports of violence or
camera.
sightings, but please remain careful.
Ghost sees only respond to people who are alone. You should be able to use its name to anger it, of course. Make sure there's a ghost. James Wilson. Mr. Wilson! The ghost isn't violent. I'm not saying that it can't be. So use the MF reader and use the camera. Yeah, here's the tripod. I have no clue how this works. I've never used it before. E. This is another camera. See? Whoopsie doodle. Ah, that was annoying. Ah. Sorry, I had a hair on my nose. It's like started like tickling me. Now, I am very curious about the camera. Do you still want to know? I don't talk like that. Just bear with me. But go to do this easier before because I'm a freaking coward. But it works, you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I didn't get a damn flashlight. Go ahead and put the tripod in there. Now, I'm curious if I can use the clicky camera to take a picture of it automatically when it goes in front of it. Or is it only for another camera in a bigger building to keep an eye on it more? Okay. Yeah, it's called a clicky camera. Did you click it? I mean, what else do you do with it? You don't sing to it. You don't talk to it. It clicks. Alright. There's already activity. We haven't done anything yet. It goes sort of like, hey, who's turning on my lights in this house? I like it dark. And, like, somebody's, bothering me. I'm talking like a skateboarder guy or something. Like, listen here. Okay, how do I put it on? No, seriously, how do I put it on? Not for this. No, it shows it on it. So how do you put the fucking camera on the thing there? Yeah, that's a... Random head test. Yeah, hopefully it goes good. I don't get it, because it... Hey! Hold your fucking tits, alright? I am trying to put the camera on the tripod. Wait a damn second, alright? Jesus. He's like, I'm gonna start being paranormal, okay? No! Not okay. Calm down. I gotta look this up. I not a damn clue what I'm doing. Maybe a button I'm missing. How do you... Press S and pick up the tripod and attach the camera. Yeah. Groovy. Alright then. Now with this, actually I'm curious too if the door could close. Because the camera's blocking the door from actually closing, and it would have to clip through it, obviously, to, you know. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the sheep was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. No? You don't like Mother... Oh, shit. I guess the ghost isn't a fan of Mother Goose. Fine, be that way. Yes, that was worth it. In case you're wondering, that was well worth it. Alright, my little heart's going a mile a minute. Now, with the camera set up, obviously we had this nice little view of the house now. So, if anything is happening or anything is going to happen, I can capture it. Now, I don't know if that counts as taking pictures. To finish the test, I just have to wait for the class to end. And hopefully you did good. And hopefully you did good enough that you didn't fail. I mean... I never read the Odyssey. I think I know about it. It does sound familiar, but I can't recall it right now. I don't like it. Alright, let's go ahead and put the book on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Hey, turn the light back on. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't like the dark. But thank you for turning the light back on. I do appreciate it. I let it last week, and I barely remember anything. I had to look it up in a minute. Now I'm like, I can't remember what it was. I know it sounds familiar. I think it was about, like, I think it was a Roman that like got lost at sea, and he like had all these like odd adventures. I'm thinking of The Right Story. He like met like harpies and not harpies, like all that kind of weird stuff. If I'm thinking of The Right Story. Hold on, let me look that up real quick. Now I'm curious. Yeah, poem by Homer, so I thought. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't read it in years. I don't think I ever actually read it, but it's an intro. I think I mean, I heard about it in passing, and I did look into it. I don't like this. This is like oddly like it doesn't feel like I know like watching this. It's like, oh, well, you're scared of it, yeah, but you like playing it. Like my brother. All right, my brother, he's a lot better at horror games than me. You know, it has been, and even he has had a few jump scares in this game. That's how scary this game is. Because you don't expect them. You don't know they're coming until it's too late, and there's a ghosty ghoul right behind you, and all you hear is right in your mic, right in your ears, and you're just like, what the fuck was that? So, you know. Hola, ¿cómo está? I'm here to change the light bulbs in the house. I see they're all out. When should I start? I do want to. I really do want to play the VR version of this. I will probably have a heart attack. When I first learned there was a VR version, I mean, this whole game is a VR version. I was like, I want to, but I'm actually even more terrified to be in this place and looking around the house. Like, I would be like, probably doing the same thing and standing right here and just be like, I'm fine. Oh, nope. I'm good. I am good. Hola, senor. I noticed your lamp bulbs around. Anything okay in here? Don't need me to change them or something? Senor, senorita. Hola. No offense to anybody. I'm just being an ass. That's all I'm doing. Oh, what good timing. Okay, I come back next time. I see you sleeping. Okay, sorry. That was weird. I turned my flashlight off and it seemed to have the power, or I turned the flashlight on, it seemed the power went off. I said before, I think just talking like this is enough to actually antagonize them. Because, like, you know, to kind of quote The Sixth Sense, sometimes ghosts don't know they're dead. They just wander around like everyone else. So, if you were living what you thought was your home and some guy was in here just rambling on about nonsensical crap, yeah, you'd be pissed off too. You closing doors now? Now, I'm really curious if the camera will actually act as a buffer from it, closing the door. Or the camera just kind of shoot off into the freaking ether like a rocket. Like, I am curious about that. It's like right in the door jamb. Wherever the door closes. I'm curious if the door goes to swing closed, it just won't hit it, and I hear creaking. I hear some creaking. Either we's on a boat or we in a house. I'm not sure what's going on here. He's there. There's a ghost walking around through the house, and it's a creak in the floorboards. I think I'm like scared, or at least I think when I'm scared, I start making weird voices to like act as a coping mechanism, trying to be funny to try and like deal with the stretch of the situation. But I like streaming because I really can talk, and the more nervous I get, I do talk more. It's the brain's way of trying to cope with everything that's happening. You get nervous, and the brain starts to flood with different things of what's going on, and your blood starts to pump more, and you just get more and more nervous. Your brain starts to overreact. And then eventually, something scares you, which is a big old endorphin release, which scares the baloney out of you, but also is like, yeah, you know, it's like being on a roller coaster and climbing up it and climbing up it and climbing up it, and then it goes over the edge. Like those first couple minutes, you're terrified, but then once the adrenaline takes over, as long as you don't pass out from it, you're gonna be horrifyingly happy. And that's what this is. It's just that build-up. That it pays off. That's why usually you're like, if you kind of like, you screw up for a minute because that adrenaline hits you and your body doesn't know what to do with it for a couple of minutes, and then once it starts to like, not wear off, but starts to like kind of drop down, you can start to think a little bit more straight. Unless, of course, you're used to adrenaline highs, which then you kind of think more clearly. I think most gamers are used to adrenaline to some reason. I love how my fingers are on the back buttons and not on the front buttons. I'm all about moving backwards, not forward. That's where I saw a shadow. Where I saw one like right there. Look when the lightning just going. And I heard that. Somebody opening, closing doors. Alright, I'm gonna go and check the because again, too, with the book, you need to leave it alone for a while for the ghost to possibly write in it. So let's see. Oh, jeez, Lou, had a big old spike there. So the ghost is probably on the move. Adrenaline's still, my sanity's still intact, which is nice. Means it's not anything that's but yeah, the ghost was definitely in hunting mode. Or it was very active. Is there anything in my book? No. Oh. What you doing there, Mr. Ghosty Goo? Huh? What you doing? Huh? You wandering around in the ether? Huh? Yeah? So, I'm a ghost hunter. I'm here to do a little investigation on your house that you once lived in. Actually want to go ghost hunting one day. Yeah, I would actually like to go legitly ghost hunting and probably terrified even more. I do believe in ghosts. To a degree, I think they are real. I don't know if they're actually like a entity that actually has the power to do things, or if they are just like a recording from past events, but I do believe that ghosts do exist. One of those things I think is kind of like, you know, most people believe in, most people don't. There's evidence to support both sides. Yeah. And I think, like, the more traumatic someone dies, I think that something is left behind. Or if somebody dies in a way that they were wronged, and the hate and the anger is strong enough that they will carry over, there will be still proof of them. I think most people, when they die, they just cross over. Hey, the camera stopped it. You just slammed the door in my face, you jackass. What the hell was that about? How come my trusty camera was there to stop ya? That's good to know, by the way. I gotta try that next time. I just put the camera like more in front of the door and see if it actually stops it from actually closing, period. Like, that's... if that actually is a thing, that's good to know. It's a good way to, like, always have an escape plan. Sir, do you mind, or ma'am, do you mind telling me why you just tried to close the door in my face? You trying to kill me or something there, Sparky? Huh? Oh. We got Ghost Riding. Groovy. Got a cross and a pentagram and another pentagram. Cool, cool, cool. Very nice, very nice. I will go ahead and take that. Thank you for that. I do appreciate the writing. I don't appreciate doors slamming in my face, though. Yeah, I can only imagine the streams do take a lot of energy. Alright. So, journal. We got ghost writing. What else do we need? I think it goes with also like the spell. It's probably good too. I'll probably do this. I'll probably go. We've been playing it for a while already. Oh, where's the? Oops. Where's the breaker at? Must be in the basement. I thought I can change the map. Where's that wolf clab at? I don't know. Where is it at? Alright, let's try James Wilson. Oh, I can go Wilson. Wilson! Wilson! Whenever we figure out what game to play. I mean, what will work? I have a vacation coming up. Not this week, but this coming weekend. So I want to do something we can do it then. We had a perfect time for us to do something. I'll have the most time. Ow. James Wilson. James Wilson. We'll have off that weekend, so we can try and do something then if that works. James Wilson. James Wilson. Is there a James Wilson here? Got the Minecraft. Oh, we can do that. James Wilson. You drop this. I'll get the spirit box just for the hell of it. I haven't actually got the spirit box to work yet. I have not seen it. I know what it sounds like. It's just like words will come on, just be like killed, man, you know, just stuff like that. Just, but I haven't actually witnessed it yet. I would love to at least once. James Wilson, are you here? Is there anything you want to say to me? Is there anything you want to say? James Wilson. Now, if I put this down, will it keep going? Make my little fort in the door here. Wolfson. Wolfson furniture. Oh yeah, I hate that. James Wilson. Is there anybody here that wishes to talk to me? Is there anybody here? James Wilson. I'm not going in the house. Hope you realize that. If you want to try and kill me, you're going to try and do it from here. And I don't think you're going to. We get scared or something? So I know I am. I'm terrified. Woo! I know. Creak, creak, creak. James Wilson. Stop opening and closing doors. Do something else. Do something productive. I really get on this spirit box. I really do. Where I heard footsteps. I haven't seen anything yet, though. I've seen like stuff happen, but I haven't like actually seen anything. James Wilson. Are you here? Why do you keep thumping around for? I know, it's a whole lot of nothing. Me just standing at a door. I know it's not overly exciting, but I don't feel like going in the house. I've already stated this so many times. Tell you what. You want to go in the house so bad, you get a good computer, you download Phasmophobia, and you go in the house and tell me how good it works out. I've done it. It's horrible. Actually, when you don't expect it, and the ghost just comes along and just puts his hands over your eyes and just drags you into the freaking spirit realm. Ugh, online school. One thing I'm kind of glad that I missed out on. Yes, I know. You want to open and close doors. Cool. You gotta do anything else? James Wilson. Nice little spike there. Let's see. There you go. I don't have smudge sticks. If I did need to go inside to use them, I haven't gotten anything with the EMF reader yet. Here it is, James Wilson. I know it's Wilson. I was joking about Castaway, was it? Yeah. James Wilson. James Wilson. Are you here with us? Do you wish to make yourself known? James Wilson. Nice. Hey, the freaking photo right there. Gotta love that. I got James on camera. Alright. That's nice, too. That's a nice photo right there. Cool. Wilson! By the way, I hate this neighborhood. Like, this is me the most energy conservation people I've ever seen. Every house is dark. There's no porch lights on. They must go to bed. They must turn every light off in their house. The kid's like, I'm afraid of the dark. It's like, good. Alright. We got a photo. Just need, something to EMF reader. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the camera off. G. Let's go ahead and take the camera back. G. G. And I guess we'll just stand here with the EMF for a while and just, I'll get the tripod back, of course. Come on there, Mr. Tripod. I bet we are supposed to select Homecoming Queen, but I'm just not gonna do that. Yeah, I don't blame you. I never cared about that crap. I mean, it's just like, you know, being Homecoming King or Queen doesn't, you know, matter. You know, it doesn't make you a better person by winning. It's gonna make you popular. It makes you popular in high school, and that's it. So you can win, and you still have a shitty life. We can dance if we want to. Here's the day we'll never find. Better dance if they don't dance for them. No friends of mine. Say we can do better. I gotta move my headphones 'cause it's crushing my ear. We can dance, everything's under control. James Wilson. Wilson. James Wilson. James Wilson! I'm sorry, Wilson. Wilson, I'm sorry. James Wilson. James Wilson, are you present? James Wilson. And now batting, James Wilson. James Wilson is back from a long-time injury. He is back on the field. Got a bit of a hobble, but he is looking all right. And there he is, number 50, James Wilson. Don't ask. It sounded good, darn it. Didn't make any sense, but it sounded, oh. Alright. That's the second time you slammed the frickin' door in my face, you jackass. Oh, thank you. Not anymore. James Wilson. James Wilson. Probably should have pissed you off even more than you already are. Yeah, it seems legit. It worked for me. Okay, that was, but he wasn't really, ooh. So he could have killed me if he wanted to. We can't do that because I don't have a smudge stick. See, if I did, I'm not going in there. Okay, so... we got ghost writing. What else? That's it. And the ghost did not hurt me, but doesn't mean it didn't want to. So it could be a spirit because it says you use smudge sticks. So it could be that. It wasn't a shade because the shades are they're shy ghosts, so it wouldn't have shown itself to me. Wasn't the Yuri, because my sandy's fine. I think it was a spirit. So I'm gonna say spirit. Yeah, that's a nice picture. That's legit. Like, that's like a nice little shadow there. Yeah, I'm gonna say spirit. I'm happy with that. Get the fuck out of here. Put the lights back on. Oop. Okie dokie. Let's see if I was right. I doubt I am, but. And the survey says Revenant.
Welcome back.
But I got photos, $20. I got $40 for that, and I got both objectives. To say you don't need to be in the house. Oh, nice. I got sanity pills. And that lots of large map sizes. Groovy. Sanity pills are good when you're fighting ghosts that sap your sanity, or you just have been in the dark for too long. And, you know. Alright, let's see. Couple smudge sticks later for that. And I got enough for possibly one thing. Salt. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're level 5. That's not bad. Like I said, you don't need to be in the house to do a successful ghost hunting job. Yeah, it's not as fun, but you can still have a fair amount of spoops standing in the doorway. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like,
Welcome back.
thanks.
Jobs for you.
I'm good. Yeah. That's my ghosty goo. That's pretty cool. These are past photos I've taken of nothing. This one was like the ring girl, but I didn't catch it in time. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here then. Like I said, you don't need to be in the house to be a successful ghost hunter. Yeah, it's not as fun. But if you're playing by yourself and you don't want to go into the house because you're too afraid to, or you just don't feel like dying, you know? I did it on the stream to show you that you don't need to be in the house. You can do it from the doorway. You can still be successful. And then if you can get your level high enough, which I'm trying to do when you play with your friends, which I plan on doing soon, your friends can benefit from what you've done. So now I'm a higher level. Now I have bigger maps to go through. I have more stuff that when we do a map now, we can all share and everything. That way we can all have fun. I was actually ghost hunt next time when I have someone else to do it with. And that's why I did it this way. You know, it's a little roundabout. It's a little weird. I'm not going to say it's not, but there was a reason to it. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys in a couple hours. Obviously, that doesn't matter because we have video at the time I'm done. But, gonna play some more Breath of the Wild later tonight around my 7 o'clock. So I will see you guys in the next stream. I was gonna say video, and I said stream, and I was like stream. All right, take it easy. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.